Ambadharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavdanam Dhyayet Sarvavighnopaşantये Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha Pujantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Arukya Kavita Shakham Vande Valmiki Kokilam Jananandanam Veeram Janaki Shokanashanam Kapishamakshahantaram Vande Lankabhyankaram नमोऽस्तु रामाय सलक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै नमोऽस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यो नमोऽस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः ॐ नमः परमहंसास्वादितचरणकमलचिन्मकरन्दाय भक्तजनमानसनिवासाय श्रीरामचन्द्राय So we are in 29th Sarga of Ayodhyakaanda, and we are seeing this conversation between Sita and Rama on whether Sita Devi wants to come to the forest, but Rama doesn't want to take her for the reasons that he has specified, which is that it's going to be very difficult to live in the forest for himself itself. It's going to be difficult, and on top of that, suppose there is additional responsibility of taking care of Sita Devi, then it might be even more burdensome, and it will be troublesome for her also. That was his intention. So Sita Devi and Rama are having this conversation. Here Sita Devi is speaking to him. This is what we have been seeing in 29th Sarga. And we have seen up till 16th shloka, I think. Shuddhatman prema bhavadhi bhavishyami vikalmasha bhartaram anugachanti bhartahi paradaivatam. So bhartahi paradaivatam, bharta alone is the supreme Bhagwan for a stree, for a married lady. Therefore, bhartaram anugachanti vikalmasha bhavishyami. Only by following you to the forest, I will be blemishless. Otherwise, people will put this blemish on me, or this apavada, they say on me, that Rama has gone to the forest, but she has conveniently stayed in the palace. Like that, people might think, etc. She's saying. Now, next, Pretya Bhavehi Kalyana Sangamo Mesada Tvaya Shrutirhi Shruyate Punya Brahmananam Yashasvinam. So, Pretya Bhavehi Kalyanaha Sangamaha. So, even after death, that is, even in a Janmantara also, to be with you is the most auspicious thing for me. That is the obvious meaning. So, some commentators want to say something more here. Pretya bhava. Pretya bhave means at the time of after that. Pretya means so that after death, So having died, so then what will happen? Obviously, so suppose you take another birth, there also to be with you. So sangamaha. Sangamaha is to association with you. Kalyanaha. To be with you is auspicious for me. Here, hereafter, always. Sada tvaya sangamaha. Kalyanaha me sada. So for me, me sada kalyanaha tvaya sangamaha. And then shrutirhi shruyate punya. Punya shrutihi shruyate. It is heard. One very auspicious shruti is heard from the mouths of brahmanas. Brahmananam yashasvinam. So very great yashasvi brahmanas. That is famous. So great brahmanas. That is the idea. So those people have always been quoting this shruti like this, and I have also heard. So that what is a shruti she is going to say in the next shloka, that itself is the shruti. That is one way of interpreting. I think Tilakakara interprets that way. So pretya bhave mritva sharirantara parigrahe api paraloke api iti yavat. So pretya bhave means after dying. After dying means whether we go to some other loka or whether we take another birth, there also. So yavat tvaya saha sangamaha kalyanaha. So, Divya Sukha Hetuhu. Kalyanaha is very auspicious, means what? So, all the great Sukhas I will only be able to enjoy. So, that is she's saying, I would like to enjoy only with you. That's the idea. So, ataha iha sangamasya kalyanatvam kaimutikanyaya siddham iti bhavaha. So, even after death, I want to be with you. So, what to speak about now itself when we are alive? That's the idea she's telling. And then he says, what is that Shruti, etc.? It's quoted in the next shloka. That is Tilakakara's way of saying. Shiromanikara wants to put one interpretation here. He says preti abhava. He wants to say pretya bhave. So prakarshena iti jagad bhakshanam yasmin sa pretihi kalaha. So pretihi means kalaha. So kalasya abhavaha yasmin loke saketa loke. He wants to say. So this pretihi means so prakarshena iti preti. So pra iti, so preti. So pra iti, that is preti. So prakarshena iti means jagat bhakshayati, that which devours the world. That is death. So that tasya abhavaha, so that kalasya abhavaha yasmin saketa loke tyartaha. So even in saketa loka we are always together. So like in saketa loka we are always together. Here also we should always be together. And in saketa loka we are always together. How do we know? So Brahmanas are saying in Shruti etc. So Shakti and Shaktiman Abheda is there, and then he says so in Kaushitaki Shruti is there. So I don't know. I must have checked perhaps, but I didn't check. So Kaushitaki Shruti. So Kaushitaki Upanishad is there. In that perhaps there is some Shruti Vakya like that between Shakti, Shaktiman, etc. And of course there are some Upanishads which go by the name of Rama also. So these Upanishads are, so these 108 popular Upanishads. So many more Upanishads are perhaps available, but 108 Upanishads are mentioned in Muktika Upanishad, and 108 Upanishads have been commented upon by Upanishad Brahma Yogi. So he's a more recent figure, some 150, 175 years back only he was there. So in that Rama Tapini Upanishad, two Upanishads are there, Rama Purva Tapini Upanishad and Rama Uttara Tapini Upanishad. So these are called, so one way of classifying, somebody classified them like that: Shaiva Upanishads, Vaishnava Upanishad, Vedanta Upanishad, Yoga Upanishad, Devi Upanishad, like that, some classification they made under Vaishnava Upanishads. This Rama Tapini Upanishad is there. Nrsimha Tapini Upanishad also is there, like that. So I think Krishna Tapini also must have been there. Gopala Tapini Upanishad is there. So anyway, like that, some Shruti Vakya must have been there. Sita and Rama are always there together. Perhaps, I don't know. But Shiromani Kara, he quotes here, Kaushitaki Ityado Prasiddha Shruti. So in Kaushitaki Shruti is there. That in, so Pretya Bhave here means Tastu Kalasya Abhavaha Yasmin Loke Saketa Loke. In that loka, so Sada Tvaya Sangamaha Kalyanaha. Here Kalyanaha, he says, is auspicious for these people of the world. Our being together is auspicious for the people of the world. Like that he says there. So Kalyanaha Shrotrunam Kalyana Pradaha. So people who hear about that Leela of ours being together in Saketa Loka, it is very auspicious for people who listen to it. And also he goes on with that commentary. And the next shloka, how is he going to interpret? Then he says, what to speak about Ihaloka. You see, next shloka is a quote Sita Devi is telling. That is what Tilakakara is saying. So, Brahmananam Yashasvinam Shrutihi Shruta Shruyate. So, from Brahmanas, this Shruti I have been hearing, like that she says. And next shloka is that Shruti which she heard. That is one way of interpreting. Or Shiromani Kara says, see, even in Saketa Loka we are together. Ihalokecha. So, even in this world, like even ordinary dampati, they are together, wife and husband. Here also we should be together always. That way you can take the next shloka. Anyway, now what is the next shloka itself? Iha loke. This next shloka is a quotable quote if you like. So don't, if you bring in patriarchy and all that, perhaps this won't work out. But anyway, this next shloka is a quotable quote. In the context of that situation that was existing at those times, at least, it's a quotable quote. Iha lokecha पितृभिर्या स्त्रियस्य महाबल अद्भिर्दत्ता स्वधर्मेण प्रेत्य भावेपि तस्य सा. So ihaloke cha pitrubhihi ya stri yasya adbhihi datta. So hey Mahabala, hey very powerful Rama, ihaloke, in this world. So ya stri. So pitrubhihi, ya is there, that sandhi you have to say. Pitrubhihi ya stri. Ya stri means so whoever, a woman. Ya stri means whoever woman, that is a woman. Pitrubhihi plural is used, so you should include Pita, Mata, and then elders of the family, so grandparents, etc. All of them you can include. Pitrubhihi Adbhihi Datta. Adbhihi means by water she has been given. That is, she has been given as Kanyadanam to whomsoever. That is Pitrubhihi Adbhihi Datta. So Yasya Datta, to whom she has been given, that's three. That is, if Kanyadanam has been done by parents and other elders for us three in this Janma to somebody, that's three always belongs to him even after death also. So in Paraloka also they belong to each other. That is what she's trying to say. Adbhihi Datta. Adbhihi here means water. So up, So Adbhihi here, Adbhihi is water. So that is there. So Adbhihi Datta. Swadharmena. So why did they give that Kanyadanam? Because it is their dharma. So daughter is born to them, so they have to do Kanyadanam, etc. Swadharmena Datta Pretya Bhavepi Tasya Sa. So Tasya Purushasya. So Yasya Datta Tasya. So Yasya is there, so Tasya. To whomsoever she is given, even after death, Pretya Bhavepi Tasya Sa. Yasya and Tasya are called relative and correlative pronouns. So Yasya Tasya. So Ya Sa, like that. So Yasya Datta Tasya Sa. Ya Stri Yasya Datta Sa Stri Tasya. So, pretya bhave, even after death, they are always together now. So it's a bond that has been built for a janma time, you can say. So not even lifetime. So janma is life. So forever, you can say forever, this bond has been built. Iha loke cha pitrubhir yastri yasya mahabala adbhir datta swadharmena. Swadharmena means as part of their swadharma, she has been given. Pretya bhavepi tasya sa एवमस्मात् स्वकां नारीं सुवृत्तां हि पतिव्रतां नाभिरोचयसे नेतुं त्वं मां केनेह हेतुना. So evam mam. So evam means this kind of me. This kind of me means so many meanings are there. This kind of me who is very enthusiastically looking forward to go to forest that we have seen yesterday. So prophecies I have heard. Since then I have been always enthusiastic to go to the forest. And then I have asked you also, and you have agreed to it also. That kind of me who has obtained permission from you. So evam, and then and also this lady who, so me who has been given as kanyadanam to you, we are supposed to be together always. So such kind of me evam asmat swakam narim. Swakam nari means so I belong to you. I'm a woman, I belong to you. Swakam narim, I'm your own lady. Suvrittam, and I have, it's not that I have been I have been, of bad conduct or anything. My so suvritta means I have been of good conduct. So that itself is being explained by pativratam. Suvrittam pativratam. So I have been of good conduct and I have always been devoted to you. That kind of nari. So that kind of nari. Nabhirochayase netum tvam. Tvam netum. Netum means to take. So tvam you netum nabhirochayase. So you are not interested in taking na abhirochayase. You are not taking the abhiruchi here. So that is, you are not taking an interest in taking me to the forest. So keneha hetuna. So iha kena hetuna. What is the reason? I don't understand. In fact, in next sarga or maybe in this sarga only, she's going to say, are you afraid of something? What is it exactly? I don't still understand. She's going to say like that. Keneha hetuna. What is the hetu? Why do you don't want to take me along with you? Such kind of me. So asmat also here means from this puri, from asmat Ayodhya, from this Ayodhya puri, that is one. Or you can say asmat hetoho, this being the hetu, that is I have been given to you as kanyadanam. So asmat hetoho. So by this hetu also actually you should be taking me, but then you are not deciding to take me. What is the reason here? Please tell me. She is telling. Evam asmat swakam narim suvrittam hi pativratam nabhirochayase netum त्वम्मां केनेह हेतुना भक्तां पतिव्रतां दीनां मां समां सुखदुःखयोः नेतुमर्हसि काकुत्स्थ samana sukhadukhinim. So this I told you yesterday, this seems to be the inspiration for Bhavabhuti's very famous shloka. So in Sanskrit literature, if you have to select some gems, top 10 gems, that shloka will be there. Advaitam sukhadukhayoho, etc. So Valmiki himself is the inspiration for Bhavabhuti's that very famous shloka. So what kind I am of this nature. I am bhakta. So I am devoted to you. I am pativrata. I am always devoted to you, my husband. So in general also I am very committed and I am devoted to you. Or you can say I am devoted to you as Bhagavan, bhakta, and then as husband also I am devoted to you. Deenam. So Deena here means I am a helpless person. That is, I am always dependent on you. I am not an independent lady. So Mam Sukha Dukkha Yoho Samam. So me who is equanimous to Sukha and Dukkha. Sukha Dukkha Yoho Samam. Netumarhasi Kakutstha. Hey Kakutstha, hey Rama. Netumarhasi. Netumarhasi means you should actually be taking me. What is appropriate is for you to take me. And then I am also Samana Sukha Dukkhini. This is exactly the word which perhaps inspired Bhavabhuti. Samana Sukha Dukkhini. That is, my Sukha and Dukkha are equal, identical to your Sukha and Dukkha. Whatever is your Sukha is my Sukha, and whatever is your Dukkha is my Dukkha. So, ni Sukha me ne koru punna, like that Telugu songs are also there. Anyway, Sukha Dukkha yoho samam. This is also very important. Sita Devi is talking about herself. You see, about Sita Devi, about Rama in Ramayana, you will see other people are always praising. So about Sita Devi, other people praising is very less. So in Sundarakanda, somewhere here and there, you will see. So about Sita Devi, she herself is saying here, Sukha Dukkha yoho samam. For me, Sukha and the Dukkha are equal. I am equanimous to Sukha and Dukkha. So you can say everybody we can claim like that, but in Sita Devi's life, we will see. So she's kind of equipoised. Of course, she will. So when separation with Rama happens, when she's in Ashoka Vatika, etc., there she will cry profusely. But then when the situation comes where she has to boldly face Ravana, she will face. And then when she has to talk to Hanuman, she will talk. We will wonder how this lady suddenly is able to, make this switch. She's crying helplessly suddenly, but when Ravana comes, she's able to boldly answer him. And then when Hanuman comes, she's very lovingly able to talk to him like a mother. She talks to him, etc. So all that we are able to see. So that indicates that perhaps she's indeed Sukha Dukkhayoho Samam. Here also you can see actually anybody else would have started complaining, oh, your father is like this, your mother is like this. But she's only being enthusiastic and supportive of Rama. Bhaktam Pativratam Dinam Mam Samam Sukha Dukkhayoho Netum Arhasika Kutstha Samana Sukha Dukkhinim Yadi Mam Dukkhitam Evam Vanam Netum Nachechasi Vishamagnim Jalam Vaham Asthasya Jalam Vaham Asthasye Mrityu Karanat. So Yadi Mam Dukkhitam Yadi Mam Evam Dukkhitam. So Evam Dukkhitam means me who is, so Mam Evam Dukkhitam, me who is thusly troubled. So that is, I am in great pain that you are thinking of not taking of me. The very thought that you are considering it, so is troubling me. Mam evam dukkhitam net. So vanam netum na ichchasi ched. Na chechasi is there, so na ichchasi ched. Or na cha ichchasi, that is. So suppose you are not desiring. So na ichchasi ched. You can take it that way. Suppose you don't want to, suppose you have decided not to take me to the forest, then what am I going to do? Visham agnim jalam va aham Asthasye. Asthasye means I will take recourse to. I will take recourse to Visham, or that is I will consume Visham or Agnim. So I will jump into fire, or Jalam. I will drown myself in some water body. So Visham, Agnim, Jalam va aham asthasye. Why are you going to do that? Mrityu Karanat. Mrityu Karanat here means, so one way is to say because I want to kill myself. That is one way. Or you can say this Mrityu here means this Yoga Dukkha. So this Yoga Dukkha that I should otherwise have to experience is much more difficult for me to bear than death itself. So here Mrityu you can take as the Yoga Dukkha. So Yoga Dukkha is the Karana for which I might instead better choose killing myself. That is what she's trying to say. Yadimam Dukkhitam evam vanam netum nachechasi Vishamagnim jalam vaham asthasye Mrityu Karanat Evam Bahuvidham Tamsa Yachate Gamanam Prati Nanu Mene Mahabahus Tamnetum Vijanam Manam. Rama is also very adamant. He's also, even after listening to all this, he's not willing to take her. So Evam Bahuvidham Tamsa Yachate Gamanam Prati. Evam, in this way, Bahuvidham. That is, Evam Bahuvidham means in this way, many, by giving many, arguments, etc. Bahuvidham, various prakara, various ways she has been asking her. Sa yachate, sa Sita, sa Janaki yachate. She has been requesting him. Tam yachate, Ramam, tam Ramam yachate. So what is she asking about? Gamanam prati. She's been requesting him for going. That is, she wants to go along with Rama. Iti bahuvidham evam yachate. This way, by various ways, she has been, pleading him. Please take with me. But then Nanu mene Mahabahuhu. Mahabahuhu here, Rama of mighty arms. Nanu mene, na anumene. So Anumene here means so agreeing, but na Anumene. He is not agreeing to take Mahabahuhu Tam Netum Vijanam Vanam. So that Vijanam becomes here Hetu Garbha Visheshanam. If you remember, Vijanam Vanam means Vanam is so Nirmanushya Vanam, so Vanam, that is, so nobody is there, that kind of Vanam. So why that Vijanam is used here as a Hetu for Vanam? So that shows this is the reason why Rama doesn't want to take her, because that is going to be a deserted place. Nobody will be there to help. We are on our own. So that's why Rama doesn't want to take. So commentators are pointing out. So I'm telling you, Vijanam Vanam here is the Hetu why Rama doesn't want to take Sita to forest, because Vanam is Vijanam. So Tam Sitam Vijanam Vanam Netum na Anumene Saha Mahabahuhu Ramaha. Eva Muktatu Sachintam Maithili Samupagata Snapayanti Vagamushnair Ashrubhir Nayanachutaihi. Eva Mukta to sa Sita, Eva Mukta, having firstly been spoken to, Chintam, Maithili, Chintam Upagata, so that Samupagata, Maithili, so Mithila Rajaputri, Maithili, she's a daughter of Mithila, she belongs to Mithila Desha, that's the idea, so she's a daughter of that Mithila Desha, Chintam Samupagata means she has now gone into deeper thoughts. So why is he not taking me to the forest? And she's becoming more and more troubled because of his non-acceptance. So, and then how is she? Snapayanti gam ushnaihi ashrubhihi nayanachyutaihi ushnaihi ashrubhihi gam snapayanti iva chintam samupagata. So she has She is now overpowered with chinta, with worry. And then how is she now? Her situation is being beautifully described here. So gam means prithivim, nayanachyutaihi ushnaihi ashrubhihi, nayanachyutaihi. So chuti means falling down, nayanachyutaihi means falling down from, or rather, what should I say? So yeah, falling down from the ice. So flowing from the ice, something like that. Nayanachyutaihi ushnaihi ashrubhihi. Ushna means hot. So the tears that she's shedding, so shedding tears, they say, shedding from the eyes, those tears are very hot. By those hot tears, as though she is, she's bathing Prithvi. That is, she's filling the Prithvi with water. That is so much she's crying. That's the idea. It's not literally like she's, so many tears are flowing that you will see that the ground is washed away or something like that. Just a Kavi Samayam, it's called. So it's one way of the Kavi describing that she is crying profusely. So gam Prithivim Ushnaihi Nayanachyutaihi Ashrubhihi Snapayanti. Snapayanti means, so as though giving it a bath, as though giving this Prithvi a bath, like that she's shedding hot tears from her eyes profusely, and then she is overpowered by chinta. So chintam samupagata. Chintayantim tada tam tu nivartaitum atmavan krodha vishtam tu vaidehim kakuchto bahusanttvayat. Chintayantim tada tam tada chintayantim. Tada means thereafter. So seeing that she is being troubled like that. So chintam samupagata. And then if Rama says, okay, your worry is your worry, I am going, tata, bye bye, suppose he says, then there is not a good husband-wife relationship, So now that she is going into deeper and deeper trouble, that is, she is becoming overpowered by trouble, Rama also is now pacifying her. That's what Valmiki is telling. Tam tada chintayantim. So chintayantim tam tada nivartayitum. Atmavan Ramaha. So Atmavan means Rama who is having his mind under control. So that Rama nivartayitum means to what is it called? To stop her from coming. So she wants to come and he wants to stop her. He wants to change her mind from the decision. So nivartayitum atmavan krodhavishtam. So chintayantim krodhavishtam. Krodhavishtam means she's now getting angry. She is becoming enraged. You will see in the next sarga how she is speaking. Krodhavishtam tu tam vaidehim kakutsthaha Ramaha bahu santvayat. Bahu, so bahu means bahu prakaram in various ways. So santvayat. So santvayat means he's trying to pacify her. That's the idea. So bahu santvayat is kakutsthaha. We have seen in Ayodhyakaanda it comes. So I told you it keeps coming again and again as an adjective to Rama. Kakutsthaha Ramaha bahu santvayat. Ityarshe Srimad Ramayane Valmiki Adi Kavye Ayodhyakande Ekonatrimsha Sarga. Let me just see if I have something in the commentaries to say. Yeah, this Iva I told you. So Snapayanti Tilakakara is telling Snapayanti Iva Ityuktya Tasya api Vastava Dukha Abhavaha Dhvanitaha Ramavakyasya Natyataya Jnanat. So Snapayanti Iva is there, as though she is crying, she is behaving. That shows she is not really having this dukkha, because she also really knows that Rama doesn't really want to leave her and go. She knows Rama is acting, because this is how generally human beings are supposed to be. So, okay, I'm going to forest, you also follow me, like that, instead of saying, so some human, what should I say, human nature is that to say, so any kind or any, what should I say, non-cruel human would say, hey Sita Devi, please remain here, I will go to forest and come. He would have said. So Rama is also acting like a normal human being would act, and Sita knows this, and therefore she's also, playing along, and then she's also supposed to cry and say, no, I will come with you. Though both of them know that Rama is going to go and she's going to come along with her, that is for sure, etc. So Tilakakara is saying that. Now, 29 Sarga is over. We will enter into 30th Sarga. Athat Trimsha Sargaha Santvya Manatu Ramena Maithili Janakatmaja Vanavasa Nimittartham Bhartaram Idamabravit. Santvya Manatu Ramena Maithili Janakatmaja. This Maithili, who is Janakatmaja. So Maithili, so Mithila Desha Putri, so Mithila Desha Stri, she is. So Maithili belonging to Mithila Desha, and she is Janakatmaja, she is the daughter of Janaka, and Santviyamana. So Ramena Santviyamana, as even Rama is pacifying her, trying to pacify her, she is not getting pacified, she is only getting angry. Vanavasa Nimittartham Bhartaram Idam Abravit. So as even Rama is pacifying her and consoling her, etc. So Bhartaram, to her husband, Idam Abravit. So these words she spoke. What did she speak? Vanavasa Nimittartham. So she spoke these words for the sake of Vanavasa. That is, Vanavasa is the, so Vanavasa, so this I will read out. The Vanavasa nimittartham means Vanavasa nimitta Anumati Siddhyartham. Vanavasa Nimittartham means Vanavasa Nimitta Anumati. Anumati regarding Vanavasa that she needs. That is her Artha. Artha here means Prayojanam. The Prayojanam that she is seeking by her words is Anumati for Vanavasa. That is one way. Then, so Shiromanikara says, Vanavasaha Nimittam Karanam Yasya Tadeva Artham Anekartha Vishishtam Idam Vachanam. So Vanavasaha Nimittam Karanam Yasya Tadeva Artham. So Vanavasameva Nimittam, that is Karanam, and Yasya, that so that Tadeva Artham Anekartham. That is this Vanavasa, it's the same thing, he's putting it in a different Vigraha Vakya. So Vanavasa is the reason why she is speaking these words pregnant with various kinds of meaning. So we will see. So some things are these shlokas that are coming here, third, fourth shlokas especially, a lot of meanings you can give. So that's why he's telling Anekartha Vishishtam Idam Vachanam Abravit, etc. And then Janakatmaja, this is Govinda Raja, Janakatmajeti Visheshanam Swakulochita Achara Dardhyaya. So this Janakatmaja, so Maithili, all that he is saying to show that she is, speaking appropriately to her upbringing, etc. And she is such a noble lady, so she is going to reason out with Rama, etc. That's the idea. Satamut. So now you must be prepared for some, some kind of harsh language she will use, and then commentators will try to give it some kind of spin. We will see all that. Satam uttama samvigna sita vipulavakshasam pranayat chabhimanat cha parichikshepa raghavam. So sa raghavam parichikshepa. That's the essence. So sa Sita, that Sita who's been anxious to go with Rama, who has been stopped by Rama, who's been giving various arguments, and she's very, she's being dejected that Rama is not taking. So, and then Rama is trying to pacify that kind of Sita, sa Sita, Raghavam, that is Ramam, parichikshepa. Parichikshepa here means, so she's getting angry on her. That is, she's reproaching her. So reproaching him. She's trying to speak something harshly to him. So why? Pranayatcha abhimanatcha. Pranayat abhimanatcha. You can take it. So pranayat means out of love. So out of love, that is extreme love she is having, that I can't leave you and be here. That's what she wants to say. And abhimana. Abhimana here, commentators are telling. So how will he go without me? So we are so inseparably in love with each other. How can he leave? He belongs to me, I belong to him. How can he leave me and go? That abhimana is also there. So sa tam uttama samvigna. Uttama samvigna means ati bhita here. Uttama samvigna. Samvigna means she is terrified. So she is getting afraid. And uttama samvigna means extremely terrified. That's sa Sita. And then Vipulavakshasam Raghavam. This Vipulavakshasam is an adjective to Raghavam. That is Rama, who's of, white chest. Why that is being mentioned here? So white chest indicates, prowess. And then such a powerful person should not be speaking of fears in the Vanavasa. He should say, come along with me. I will take care of anything that comes. But then he's speaking otherwise. That's the idea. Vipulavakshasam Ramam, Rama of white chest. So that Sita spoke the following. But why did she reproachingly spoke? Why did she speak like that? Pranayat abhimanatcha. So abhimanaha, Tilakakara is telling, Atyantam ishtatvena rahasi kopa prityadi prayukta sakala vachanarhaha ityevam rupaha. So this abhimana is of this form, that I am the object of his love and he is also object of my love. So rahasi, when we are together alone, alone when we are, so openly we can speak, and that is this abhimana here. So rahasi kopa prityadi prayukta sakala vachanarhaha ityevam rupaha. So he is object of my love. So in private I can openly speak to him, be it words of love or be it words of anger. So openly I can speak. Why? Because he is the object of my love, and that is causing this abhimana here. So various interpretations for this abhimana is given. Shiromani Kara says abhimanat ahamasmi ananyaya iti mam tyaktum ayam asamarthaha iti garvat. Pranayat means prakarshena nayaha ramakartrika swakarmaka nayanam, etc. That pranayat is giving some meaning that we will keep aside. Abhimanat means ahamasmi ananyaya iti mam tyaktum asamarthaha. She knows very well that Rama is also dependent on me, and then aham ananya, I am not different from him. That she knows very well. So even if he thinks he cannot leave me, that kind of pride is there for her. That pride is the Abhimana here. In fact, Garvam, so one of the comment, I think Govindaraja says also, Abhimanam, Abhimanat Madiyaha Ayam Iti Abhimanat Kopadva. So Pranayako. So Abhimana here he says you can take it as Kopa also instead. So Kopa means here Pranaya Kopa. So Sapindito or Sampindito Arthaha he says. Ultimately what it means is out of love for him, she's speaking these kind of harsh words. Now what is a harsh word? It's exactly, so very often they quote this third shloka. So Kim Tvam Anyata Vaidehaha Pitame Mithiladhipaha Rama Jamataram Prapya Striyam Purusha Vigraham. So second shloka did explain everything. Sattvam Uttama Sambigna Sita Vipulavaksha Pranayat Chabhimanatcha Parichikshe Paraghavam Kim Tvam Anyata Vaidehaha Pitame Mithiladhipaha. So my Pita, my father, who is Mithiladhipaha, the ruler of Mithila Desha. So he is Vaidehaha. His Vaidehaha means so Videha Raja, you can say, or also Vaidehaha, he is a great Jnani. So now Vaidehaha is there. Immediately some commentators will bring out some meaning. So he is Vaideha, is a Jnani. So he saw Rama as Paramapurusha, etc. Those meanings, we will come to some of them. But what it means here, Mithiladhipaha, Vaidehaha, me Pita, my father. Kim Tva Amanyata. I wonder what did he think? That's what she's trying to say. Kim Tva Amanyata. Tva here means Tvam. So what did he think of you? So Amanyata means so what did he see in you? We say, what did he see in you that he gave me in marriage to you? That's what she's telling. Kim Tva Amanyata, hey Rama, Jamataram Prapya. Here Prapya means so Jnatva you can take. So all these Gatyarthaka dhatus have Jnanartha, so Prapya here means having obtained, means so having known. So having known you, how could he have done this? That is, so I guess he did not know. That's why he gave me marriage to you. So commentators will say things, we will see. Hey Rama, Jamataram Prapya, having obtained you as the son-in-law. So I wonder what did he think? That is, this context of you becoming the son-in-law came. I wonder what he saw in you that he finally agreed to that proposal also. That's what she's telling. So what kind of you? Striyam Purusha Vigraham. So you are actually externally a Purusha, but internally a Stri. That is, you are a Stri roaming about in the guise of a Purusha. That's what she's saying. So you can imagine commentators may not like such thing. Of course, some commentators are giving various meanings, of which this harsh meaning is also there. We will see. So Kim Tvamanyata, what I wonder what he saw in you. I wonder what he thought. Literally it means, so what did he think in giving me marriage to you? You are a Stri in the guise of a Purusha. No, so Purusha Vigraham. So Tilakara has the smallest commentary, simple commentary. Purusha Vigraham Akarena Purusham Kriyayatu Striyameva Tvam Jamataram Prapya Me Pita Kim Amanyata. So Kim Amanyataya Tava Tattvam Najnatavanityarthaha Yati Janiyat Mam Tubhyam Naprayachediti. So Sheshaha. So she says you have to add this thing. He did not know your Swarupam. If he knew, he would not have got me married to you at all. That's what she's telling. Now Shiromanikara has some meanings which I don't like, but because it's there, it's a perspective. If you like, I'm giving you. I didn't like the meaning. So he makes that as Astriyam. So Prapya Astriyam, he wants to make that way. So Prapya Astriyam. So Astriyam Purusha Vigraham Prapya. So here Prapya Purusha Vigraham Astriyam. So Astriyam means non-lady, not woman. So Purusha Vigraham. So the meanings he is going to make. Yadva Yaha Tvaya Prapitaha Vaidehaha Videha Kulotpannaha Me Pita Purusha Vigraham Purushattvasya Visheshena Grahaha Jnanam Yasmin Paramapurusham Ityarthaha. So Purusha Vigraha. So Vigraha he makes Visheshena Grahanam. So something specially he knew in you. That is, in you the Purusha, he knew something special. Like he knew the Purusha as Paramapurusha. That is, he knew that he is Paramapurusha himself. So that kind of person, my father. So Paramapurusham Ityarthaha Tam Jamataram Tvam Astriyam. So Astriyam he says Tri Rahitam. So what she wants to say, it seems, according to Shiromanikara, one of the meanings, he's giving many meanings, one of the meanings here. So he says, he thought that you are not already married to somebody else. So Astriyam here means that Astriyam, Stri Rahitam, Kim Amanyata means Katham Amanyata. So how did he think that you are Astri? That is, you do not have a woman already in your life. I wonder how did he think? Etena Tavas Triyantaram Astityanumiyate. it looks to me that you have somebody else in your life, and because of her you want to go to the forest for her sake, etc., and leave me here. So that Sita Devi is saying, I don't like it, but it's there here. So astriyam purusha vigraham katham amanyata. So kim amanyata? He says katham amanyata. How did he think that you are purusha vigraham, you are parama purusha? So astriyam, how could he think? Perhaps what he wants to say is, you being parama purusha, you should have had Bhudevi, other people also. So I am Lakshmi Devi, I have come. So Bhudevi also must have come somewhere. Maybe, I don't know what his intention is in writing like that. So there surely must be somebody else in your life. That's what she is telling. That is one meaning. Another meaning, he gives 2-3 meanings. I'm just reading one more meaning. This other meaning is little nice. So here, kincha astriyam. Astriyam means astrina nikhila shastrajnena vishwamitrena saha yati. So astriyam. Astriyam means astrina yati iti astriyam. So astri means he who knows about all the astras. So nikhila astrajnaha. So tena saha yati. Along with that nikhila astrajnaha vishwamitraha, he is going. So he is coming. So saha yati gacchati, he is going. Tam Vishwamitra sahacharinam ityarthaha. So astriyam jamataram prapya. So you are astriya, that is astriya. So astrina sahayati iti astriyaha. So astriyam tvam prapya, having obtained you, coming along with that Vishwamitra. So jamataram tvam purusha vigraham vishesha purusham kim katham amanyata. I wonder, how did he think of you as Paramapurusha when you came along with Vishwamitra that day? I am sure he did not know your real nature. So tava idrug vachana shravanena vishesha purushatvam napratiyate iti tatparyam. So tena pitru brahmaha suchitaha. So by your words, it looks to me that my father was deluded that day. He thought, oh, with Vishwamitra, if this person has come, then he must be Sakshat Paramapurusha itself. But that day he had some Brahma. Because if he were Paramapurusha, he would not talk like this the way you are talking today. So my Pita had some Brahma that day. That is one meaning. So I'm just telling you some meanings for interest. Okay. So Govindaraja also, having discussed these meanings, why not take some meanings from Govindaraja also? Bhushanakara. Mam tyaktva vanam gatam tvam yadi me pita shrungyat tada tvam striyaiva kachit purushavesham dhritva at kanyam upayeme iti manyeta iti arthaha. So he says, suppose my father hears that you have left me and gone to the forest, then he will surely think of it that this Rama I thought was a man, but actually he's a woman in the guise of a man. Like that, he's definitely going to think. And then, hey Rama, and then so Rama again, now he's giving Saundarya Matrena Parabhramaka. So Striyam Purusha Vigraham. Why did that even context come? Because long back as Mohini Avatara, he deluded everybody in the guise of a woman. So some kind of that chaya perhaps is continuing. Maybe that is his intention here. So he says, Striyam Purusha Vigraham iti Purushatvepi Mohini Rupa Brahmakritvam Purvakritam Suchayati. So Purvakritam, earlier as Mohini, he deluded the Asuras. So maybe that gunams perhaps are still in this avatar, are continuing. Maybe he means that. And then one very important thing Bhushanakara says here. So Vaidehaha Mithiladhipaha. So he is a Mithiladhipa, he is Vaideha, he is a Jnani, he sees Rama as Paramapurusha. That is one meaning. But Govindaraja gives one nice meaning here. Vaidehaha means Videha Vamshyaha. Karmanaiva hi samsiddhi masthita janakadayaha iti karma pradhanataya kadachidapi patni viraham asahamanaha ityarthaha. You see, my father is a great jnani, at the same time he's a grihastha. He's a grihastha jnani. So Janaka is very clearly, Shankaracharya also writes in that context, it's possible. Grihasthas also can be jnani, so sannyasa is not the necessary indicator. Anyway, that's all a different thing. So my father is a grihastha. So he would never like this idea that you are leaving behind your wife and going. That's what she is telling. So iti karma pradhanataya kadachidapi patni viraham asahamanaha. So my father can never tolerate patni viraham. That is, he never likes this idea that somebody is giving up on his wife. Being a grihastha, he is giving up on his wife and going away. So anyway, all these meanings, lot more are there. I have just told you some. Kim tvam, and a simple meaning is Kim tvamanyata Vaidehaha. That Vaideha, what did he think of you? Tvam kim amanyata. Kim amanyata. So what did he think of you having? So what did he see in you that he made you as the son-in-law? That's the idea. So tvam jamataram prapya kim tva amanyata. So twa here means twam jamataram prapya kim amanyata. What did he think having decided you as the son-in-law? That is, having decided to get you married to or get me married to you. What did he think? So striyam purusha vigraham. In fact, you are only a woman in the guise of a man. Anyway, out of anger, she is telling these things. Next shloka also, lot of meanings are there. So one or two meanings there also you will see. Anrutam bata lokoyam ajnanad yadivakshati tejo nasti param rame tapativa divakare. So here, so one meaning is anrutam bata. Bata here means alas. So alas, out of kheda she is telling. Lokaha, so I will tell you Tilakakara's meaning first, because that is, at least I have committed to see Tilakakara's commentary for sure. So he says here, Yadi Vakshyati. See, all other people say Vakshyati means Vadati. So Lokaha Vadati, people will say like this. Tilakakara says here, Vakshyati means Yadi Bhavan Gachati. So alone, suppose you go. So Yadi Mam Vihaya Bhavan Vanagamana Bharam Vakshyati Prapsyati. Vaha prapane asya rupam. So this from vaha prapane dhatu, vakshyati means, so bharam prapsyati. Suppose you alone without me, suppose you take the burden of vanavasa on you alone without me, then, so yadi vakshyati, suppose you take that burden upon you, tada yadidam lokaha vadati rame yat tejaha tat tapati divakare nasti veti tad ajnanadiva gaditam anrutam bhavishyati iti seshaha. You see, suppose alone you go, then something that the people have been saying so far becomes false. What is that people have been telling so far? People have been telling that Rame yat tejaha. So in Rama, what teja we see, that tapativa divakare nasti. The prowess or lust or teja that Rama has, it is not there even in the sun. So Rama's brilliance is greater than the brilliance of the sun. Like that, brilliance here stands for valor, prowess. Okay, so what people have been saying, that so far they have been saying Rama's prowess is so great, even sun doesn't have so much valor. Like that, they have been saying, that becomes ajnanat anrutam lokaha. So whatever they have been saying, this vadati you have to add here. So vakshati if you do, so you do vakshati like that. This is there is one prakriya for that, I forgot. So that vakshati, you repeat that vakshati. So one vakshati you can say vadati, gadati, so etc. Vadati you can say, they are saying like this. That becomes ajnanat anrutam. So they have been saying that out of ignorance of your nature, you are actually a powerless guy. They have been thinking, oh, Rama is so powerful, he is more brilliant than even sun. That becomes false, what they have been saying. I hope this meaning is clear, because now if I go into other meanings, I hope you don't lose this primary meaning. What she says is, so lokaha yad vakshyati. So loka yadi vakshati, first take yadi vakshati. Yadi vakshati means, suppose you alone go without me, suppose you alone go to the forest, then lokaha yad vakshati. So whatever people say, lokaha means people. So whatever people say, what do they say? Rame yat tejaha tat tapativa divakare nasti. Whatever teja is there in Rama, that is not there even in the brilliant sun. That becomes ajnanad anrutam. So that becomes something ajnanad vadati. So people have been saying out of ignorance, and that statement actually becomes false. That is Tilakakara's meaning. I am afraid now to go into the other meanings. Should I go? Let me. Okay, so out of my own interest, I am still going into the other meanings. Okay, now Shiromanikara na kevalam mat pitureva brahmaha. So not only you have successfully, caused that Brahma in my father, you have successfully caused Brahma in the people also, because they have been thinking, oh, Rama is so great, etc. So that prowess, actually they don't know that you don't have this prowess. Like that, they will think. Sita Devi is telling. So na kevalam mat pitureva brahmaha evam tadvachana shravane sarvesham bhrantihi prakati bhavishyati iti bodhayanti aha. So by your words, looks like my father was, had some Brahma that time. But now by these words, if people know, then the Brahma of the people also gets exposed. That is, it looks like people also have had this Brahma so far, that you are great, etc. Yadi mam naneshyasi iti seshaha. Tada divakare surye iva tapati tvayi ajnanat twan nimitta अज्ञानात् त्वन्निश्चित मन्नयना भाव हेतु विषयक ज्ञाना भावात् हेतोः रामे परम तेजः नास्ति इति अनृतं मिथ्या अयं लोकः जनः वक्ष्यति. So Vakshati, these people will wrongly conclude that Rama is powerless. Rame tapati divakaraha iva tejaha nasti. Like there is so much teja in the sun, that teja is not there in Rama. We have been thinking so far that Rama had such great prowess, but now it looks like Rama doesn't have that tejas. They will say out of Ajnana. So what is that Ajnana? They don't understand that the real reason that you don't want to take me is your compassion, that you will, okay, well, how will Sita live there, etc. So they will not understand that. They will think Rama is powerless, and they will come to the conclusion that we thought Rama is so powerful, like so brilliant, like the shining sun. So tapati divakara, sun that is shining, blazing, we thought Rama is like that, but actually he is not. Iti, whatever they think. So that is because of Ajnanam, and it is Anrutam, it is false. I know it is false, but they will not know it, and they will keep speaking bad about you, and I will feel bad about it. That's what he says. I am lokaha janaha vakshati vadita. So vadati, it should be print mistake, I suppose. Tena tad vachana shravane mama khedaha bhavati iti suchitam. So what Shiromani Kara is telling? So Sita Devi is saying that people will wrongly think of you like that, and that will cause kheda, unhappiness to me. This is one more meaning. So here this meaning is, so suppose you don't take me to the forest, then people will think, what will they think? Oh, we thought Rama was so great, but actually he is not having any power at all. Like that they will think. Like there is power in the blazing sun, that kind of power is not there in Rama. We wrongly thought it. They will think, but this thinking of theirs is out of ignorance, and it is false. I know that it is out of their ignorance and it is false, but they will think like that, and when I hear those words, I will feel bad. So that bata is there, so that indicates that I will feel bad when I hear those statements. Govindaraja has three meanings to this shloka. Let me see how many I will be able to explain without, perhaps I'm confusing you. I don't know. I'm taking the risk and still telling you. Ayam lokaha tapati divakare iva rame param tejaha asti iti ajnanad yad vakshati vadati tad anrutam. So what she's telling, Ayam lokaha, these people say, tapati divakaraha iva rame tejaha asti. So people have been saying so far that like the sun is blazing, the teja is there in Rama also. So what they have been saying so far, Ajnanad yad vakshati vadati tadanrutam. So out of ignorance they are saying something, and that is false. That is, they don't have the correct information about you. So they have been thinking, oh, Rama is so powerful like the blazing sun. But actually that anrutam, that is false. Kutaha, why? Because nasti, that prowess is not there in you. Anupalabhyamanatvat tadrisham tejaha nastyeva. It doesn't look to me that tejas is not obtained in you. That is, I cannot see that tejas in you. Therefore, what they have been thinking that Rama is so great, etc., it is only a matter of their ignorance. It is actually false. I don't see such tejas in you. That is one meaning. Yadva ayam lokaha yadvakshati yadvadati rame param tejaha astiti arthasiddham tad ajnanat ato anrutam bata tapati divakare iva rame param tejaha nasti yatireka drishtantaha. So now the second meaning, the first meaning which Govindaraja gave was, people have been saying like this, that Rama is so powerful like the blazing sun. That is out of ignorance. The second meaning is something that we have seen already in the other commentary. The second meaning is, people will say tapati divakare iva rame tejaha nasti. So like there is so much power in the blazing sun, that power is not there in Rama, and that is out of a false statement, but people will say like that. I mean, out of ignorance, but they will say like that. Yadyasti divakare iva upalabhyate, etc. One more, yadva ajnanat ramaswarupa ajnanat lokoyam yadvadati tad anrutam kim vadati ityaha. Okay, this we have seen. So basically Tilakakara wants to say, let us stick to Tilakakara's meaning after seeing so much. So what he says is, yadi mam vihaya bhavan vanagamana bharam vakshati. Yadi, if at all you leave me alone and take the burden of going to the forest all on yourself. So vakshati here is prapsyati from vaha prapane dhatu, and then tada, thereafter yadidam lokaha vadati vakshati, you should do an anuvritti again. You have to, not anuvritti, there is a word for that. So you have to repeat it once again. Vakshati you put, and then, because you see, one word can only give one meaning. It cannot give two meanings. But then if two meanings are intended, then what to do? You have to repeat the word. Vakshati, you have to think that the poet, if he meant two meanings, then he also has repeated it. That repetition we have to do mentally. So once Vakshati and another time Vakshati, you have to do two times. This is standard prakriya. It's there in Shastras, it's accepted like that. So right from Mimamsa itself, so Mimamsakas also accept these, Kavya Shastra people accept, Vedantins accept, all that is there. This Vakshati, Vakshati, you repeat twice, and then Tada Yadidam Lokaha Vadati, whatever these people say, Rame Yat Tejaha Tapati Divakare Iva Nasti Veti. So that Rama's prowess is greater than the prowess of the sun also. That statement becomes a statement of Ajnana. It is untrue. They don't know that you don't have that prowess. Out of that ignorance, they are saying that Rama's prowess is greater than the prowess of the blazing sun also. That is one meaning. I don't know how much I could convey. So I will just do the fifth shloka and stop, because for later shlokas also there is a lot of meaning. Oh, for fifth shloka itself there is a lot of meaning. We will stop here. I am myself tired having explained so much, but let me read out some shlokas. So kim hi krutva vishannastvam kuto va bhayamasthite. This is the statement. See, I told you. So she asks, what exactly is causing your fear? I don't understand. Please tell me what exactly is causing fear for you. Kim hi krutva vishannastvam kuto va bhayamasthite yat parityaktu kamastvam mamananya parayanam द्युमत्सेन सुतं वीरं सत्यवन्तं अनुव्रतां सावित्रीमिव मां विद्धि विद्धि त्वामात्मवशवर्तिनीं न त्वहं. So these two pages I have lot of, print is not clear, so I'm just guessing the part I'm reading. न त्वहं मनसा त्वन्यं द्रष्टास्मि त्वदृते नघ त्वया राघवगच्छेयं यथान्या कुलपांसिनि स्वयं तु भार्यां कौमारीं चिरमध्युषितां सतीं Shailusha Ivamam Rama Parebhyo Datumichyasi is a very, very harsh statement. Shailushaha, she's calling Rama Shailushaha. Shailushaha means somebody who makes money out of his wife. So I can't even explain. Shailushaha means somebody, so he lives by the wife's, earnings, etc., etc. So much meaning is there. She's calling him Shailushaha. Shailusha Ivamam Rama Parebhyo Datumichyasi. Like a Shailusha, you are desiring to give me away to somebody else, very inappropriate of you. Yasya patyan charamatha. Yeah. Yasya patyan charamatha yasya charthe varudhyase tvantasya bhavavasyascha vidheyascha sadanagha. For this verse also a lot of commentary. समामनादाय वनं नत्वं प्रस्थितुमर्हसि तपोवा यदिवारण्यं स्वर्गो वा स्यात् त्वया सह न च मे भविता तत्र कश्चित् पथि परिश्रमः पृष्ठतस्तव गच्छन्त्या विहार शयनेष्विव. So if I go along with you, so it will only like going to a picnic, even if I go to a forest, etc. She is telling Kushakasha Shareshika Yecha Kantakino Drumaha Tulajina Samasparsha Marge Marge Mama Sahatvaya. So all these thorns, etc., is like cotton. It will be like cotton for me. So Mahavata Samudbhutam, these people who go to Shabarimala, so Kallum Mullum Kalukumettai, they say. So all the stones, thorns, etc., is like, cushion to the, so they walk barefoot, so while climbing they recite these things. So you must have heard. So these are like cushion for us, this stones and thorns, etc. She is also telling the same thing. These thorns, etc., it will be like cotton, such cushion for me. Mahavata samudbhutam yanmam avakarishyati tajo ramana tanmanye paradhyamiva chandanam. So slowly the tone you can see that she is coming down. So out of some, excitement or rather anger she spoke, but she's coming down. And then don't worry, I will not cause any trouble for you, etc. She's coming down to that tone. Ramana, etc. Ramana means, hey, dear one. So you are my dear husband, etc. She's telling. Shadvaleshu yada shishye vanantar vanagochara krithastar nayukteshu kim syat sukhataram tataha. So all these she will tell. Patram moolam phalam yattu alpam va yadiva bahu dasyase swayamahritya tanmemrita rasopamam. Whatever little you bring by your own, by your own effort, even little, whatever alpam va yadiva bahu, little or how much ever you bring, that itself is like amrita rasa, etc. So all that she will say ultimately. So she will go and hug him also out of fear that I'm trying to find that verse. So that is also there. Yeah, so that is also there somewhere. Ultimately, she will cry so much, and that is out of her love. She speaks something harshly, and immediately she's also crying. Yeah, so 22nd is it? Bhrisham alingya saswaram. Itisa shokasantapta vilapya karunam bahu chukrosha patima yasta bhrisham alingya saswaram. So saswaram alingya. Saswaram, I think chukrosha. So saswaram vilapya, you can say. So she's crying, and then she's getting angry, and she out of hugs Rama, and then Rama then starts, and then he says, okay, come along with me. This is the Sarga where the decision is also made. We will see all of these things. So a lot of I don't know how much I have confused, but just what I'll just repeat third and fourth shloka, meaning that I ultimately want you to go home with. The meaning is, I wonder what kim tvamanyata vaidehaha pita me mithiladhipaha me pita mithiladhipaha vaidehaha. Twa means Twam Kim Amanyata. What did he think of you? So what did he think of you means what? Jamataram Prapya. So when he was deciding on you to be the son-in-law, Jamata means son-in-law. So Jamataram Prapya, having obtained you as the son-in-law, what did he think? So what did he think means he did not know. Striyam Purusha Vigraham iti, he did not know. That is the meaning. And then Anrutam Bata Lokoyam Ajnanat Yadi Vakshati Tejo Nasti Param Rame Tapati Iva Divakare. So there is one meaning that Tilakakara gives, and one meaning that I wish you might want to go home with that meaning. Both also I will tell you. I will not tell you all the so many meanings which we saw. Tilakakara wants to say, so Yadi Vakshyati. Vakshyati first you take Yadi Yadi Tvam Vanagamana Bharam Vakshati Prapsyati. So leaving me, you alone go to Vanam and take the burden of Vanavasa. If that happens, then whatever lokaha vakshati, here now vakshati you take whatever they utter, what they have been uttering that whatever prowess Rama is having, that is not there even in Tapati Divakare Nasti. Even in the blazing sun, so much prowess is not there as much is there in Rama. Iti whatever they have been uttering, vakshati lokaha, tad ajnanat vakshati lokaha, people are been speaking out of ignorance, and then that is anrutam. That is because they have been speaking out of ignorance, it is false. That is Tilakakara's meaning. A more simple meaning could have been, I mean, you could have just said, which is somewhat in line with Shiromani Kara's, hint there. So you say, hey, Bata, it will be very troubling to me when they don't understand your prowess and allege that Rama doesn't have this great prowess that we thought he was having. Tapati divakare yat tejaha tad rame nasti. So param tejaha, so that great prowess that we thought Rama had, tad rame nasti iti ajnanat lokaha vakshati. Yadi lokaha ajnanat vakshati. If people speak like that out of ignorance, that is anrutam, that is false, but that will cause me kheda. So khedaha, that you have to add, he says, mama khedaha bhavati iti suchitam, that you have to add. So you can take it that way. That is, I have seen Pulilagaru's commentary here. He says, you see, the third shloka, Sita Devi uses a harsh statement saying you are Striyam Purusha Vigraham, etc. Immediately, she's as though correcting herself. See, I know Rama, that your prowess is so great. I know that, but people may not understand if you do like this. That is what immediately she is, immediately correcting the mistake that she said. I know about your greatness, etc. And then, the connection, I might forget this connection, so let me tell you that also, how they make connection to the fifth shloka. It seems Rama said, okay, if you know and people don't know the real reason why I'm leaving you here and going, why don't you tell them? This is the reason why Rama left. But then Sita Devi is telling, I myself am not able to understand why exactly are you leaving me here. I can't understand myself. What will I tell other people? That's why she's asking, okay, what is the real reason? So kim krutva vishannaha, what is making you afraid of taking me? Kim kutova bhayamastite, what is cause of your fear? You tell me, what is making you pale? What is making you anxious? What is causing fear to you? Please tell me yourself. I am myself not able to understand. So all this we will see in the next class. We will stop here. Om यत्र यत्र रघुनाथ कीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकम्. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ओम तत्सत्. श्री रामार्पणमस्तु. Whenever these many commentaries come, I always think maybe I should not say, maybe I should say. I'm always in that doubt, but because these commentaries I am reading, and it is good to think of those Mahatmas. So I am kind of telling you the various interpretations that they are saying. From the pure story angle, some of those interpretations seems far-fetched, but some justice we have to do, for at least I have to do, because I'm reading those commentaries, I'm telling you. So I don't know how much I have confused today, but anyway, what I have told. So excuse me, I mean, you have to forgive me if it was confusing indeed. So we'll stop here. If you have anything to say.